are the most attractive person on Earth, beauty is subjective depending on where you live in the world. Join us as we explore the definition of attractive in other cultures. Before we start, show us that we're attractive by hitting the subscribe button. Mwah. Samoa. In Samoa, the bigger you are, the more attractive you are. While the rising obesity rate in Samoa continues to rise, the sensation has some scientific explanation. Because the country has dealt with food shortages throughout its history, it is believed that Samoans are genetically programmed to store more fat in case of famine. Also, the culture has dramatically changed its diet from a diet of taro and fish to more processed foods. Either way, having some extra weight will land you some dates. Brazil. Brazil is known for their attractive people, and they have quite a strict standard of beauty. If you are a woman in Brazil, if you have a small chest, a slim waist, and a big butt, you're in high demand. This is interesting because in places like the United States, having that hourglass figure is what is considered attractive. But in Brazil, a woman would have to spot reduce the chest and waist to find herself a husband who only wanted his culture's definition of attractiveness. Africa. In countries like Ethiopia, lip plates are considered to be attractive in their culture. When a girl turns about 15 or 16, her lip is pierced, and as time progresses, bigger plates are placed in her lip to stretch them out. By the time she reaches adulthood, she will likely have a massive plate in her piercing and her lips stretched out to inhuman proportions. But the bigger the plate, the more attractive the woman is, and her value goes up very quickly. France. In France, it is shocking to say that they are not fans of makeup or shaving, and that is what is attractive in their culture. Unlike most of the world where makeup and hairlessness is attractive, French women find that makeup causes them to look older and only invest in creams and lotions to help maintain their youthful look. The French might have something going considering how many chemicals are in modern-day makeup. Plus, makeup is typically linked to being a prostitute, and that's not attractive. Asia. In Asian countries like Japan, China, and Thailand, having lighter skin is considered attractive. If you look at the history of the continent, you will find that women typically powder their skin to look snow white, and that still happens today, but in different forms. In Thailand, women are even investing money to bleach their skin to look more attractive. Why? In the past, women with lighter skin were connected to wealth and affluent society, as the woman clearly didn't have to work and go outside where she could get a tan. New Zealand. In the Maori culture in New Zealand, face tattoos are considered attractive for both men and women. The face tattoos are more than just a fashion statement. They tell family histories, declare status in society, and determine the person's knowledge. In short, getting a face tattoo or a ta moko is serious business and not for the lighthearted. These tattoos can also be placed on the butt, as the Maori consider the area to be very sensual as well. Middle East. In countries like Saudi Arabia and Iran, women are typically covered from head to toe due to religious reasons. So how does a woman get seen as attractive when she can't show off any of her appearance? She dolls up her eyes. If you have nice-looking eyes and you can use makeup to accentuate their beauty, then you are considered attractive in Middle Eastern culture. If you can make your eyes look sexy, then you'll find yourself with a plethora of gentlemen callers wanting to see more. India. The country of India has one of the most diverse and richest cultures in the world that dates back thousands of years. Many Indian traditions still stand today, and one of those traditions is body art. Henna is very popular in Indian culture with its roots in religion, thus making body art a very attractive asset. Brides will often take a trip to a henna specialist to cover her bare skin with beautiful art. Myanmar. In Myanmar, the Kayan people are famous for their women wearing brass neck coils. The tradition is dated back for hundreds of years in their respective tribes' culture. Depending on the tribe, the neck coil can be considered a required practice. But for many women, they wear the coils by choice because it makes them look more attractive, with the look of a long, slender neck. Also, the coils don't actually lengthen the neck, but instead the coils compress the rib cage and change the shape of the clavicle. Well, folks, that's our video. What do you find attractive? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're here, why don't you check out these